This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by a very happy Willy Hutchinson, a happy singing Willy Hutchinson.
Exactly, very happy, cool, calm and collective, looking as good as always, and I'm feeling ready to take over the world.
That's great to hear, Willy. It's good to see you in such good spirits, and here you are, another step up, another big fight. Joshua Buatsi, talk to me about how happy you are for this fight, this challenge.
I'm extremely happy, I'm extremely grateful, and I'm just ready to show the world again what I'm all about. It's a big opportunity for me, and I'm going to grasp it with both hands.
Two standout amateurs in your days back in that scene. How much of Joshua Buatsi's career have you followed and progressed, and how much from his amateur days can you recall?
If you want to know the truth, I can remember him winning the Olympic bronze medal, but I don't even think I've even watched. Same again as Craig Richards. I've never watched inbox in my life.
As a professional?
As a professional, I've never watched one of his fights. Not one of them. And I said that about Craig Richards, and it's the truth. I've never watched one of them.
Why is that? Why have you not?
Because I don't really watch a lot of boxing, if you want to know the truth. I've never watched one fight of them.
When you go into camp then, does that change? Do you start to study footage and analyse things?
No, not really. I just leave it all to my coach. I leave it to this man here, and he tells us what to do, and when we get in the ring, we do what we've got to do, and we've got to win.
With Joshua Buatsi then, I'm going to have to try and work this out of you. How do you actually expect the fight to go? I know you said you haven't watched much of him. You remember seeing him in the Olympics.
I know, but I've never watched him. We've shared a few rounds. Listen, it'll be an interesting fight. It'll be a very interesting, intriguing fight. But I believe I'll knock him out in 4 or 5 rounds.
You reckon 4 or 5 rounds you get the stop?
4 or 5 rounds I'll knock him out, yeah. I think it's an easier fight than Craig Richards.
What makes you say that?
Because I do.
With Josh Buatsi, you mentioned the sparring as well. What can you tell me about that when you reflect on the sparring?
Listen, sparring, and it was a while ago. We're 5 years later, and here we are. I'm ready to take over the world. I believe it's my time, and the time is now. The job's going to get done. I'm going to flatten him, and I'm going to move on to bigger and better things.
How quickly did everything turn around with this fight? Because when the fight was rumoured and reported to be agreed, it was on the day when purse bids were meant to take place.
Yeah. I just got the phone call. If you want to know the truth to you, you're fighting on this show, and it's this, and this. I didn't have a clue about purse bids or anything. I'm joking too.
No, I don't. That's a thing. I can tell you're not. I can tell he's not.
No. The truth. I got the phone call. You're fighting. I said thank you very much. I'll see you. We'll see you in London today. And here we are.
Originally, it was meant to be Anthony Yarde and Joshua Buatsi in talks for this fight. What do you make of? You can't really speak much on Anthony's kind of contractual situation, but him not progressing with this fight. Why do you think when you look at it like that?
If you want to know the truth, I couldn't really care less. I'm the one that's got and I've got myself in this position now, and you know what I mean. I don't know, or whatever's happening with them, I couldn't really care. They just, for me, they tell me who and when I'm fighting, and I say thank you very much. I'll see you in Wembley on the 21st of September.
Willy, if you're successful, it moves you and edges you ever closer towards a potential fight with the winner of Better BF Bivol. Yeah. How mouth-watering does that prospect become?
This far. I'm this far. Got another little step and I'm there.
You had so many people writing you off a matter of years ago on the back of that Lennox Clark fight, and here you are back on these big cards, back in these big fights. Did you ever doubt yourself? Did you ever doubt that you would be back here?
Do I look like I would doubt myself? Never. Never doubt myself in my life, and I won't be starting to doubt myself now.
Just one fight on the main event I want to get your thoughts on before we wrap this up. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, what happens in that fight?
I think it's a very hard fight for Daniel Dubois, but come on, big Dubois. I like Daniel.
And also, just a word on Better BF Bivol, what's your thoughts on the undisputed?
Now, because he's had an injury, he's maybe getting that a little bit older now. I don't know. I did have Bivol stop him. I mean, I had Butabev stop Bivol, but now I'm not too sure. It's a very, very hard fight.
Which fight would you prefer?
Either. As long as it's I'll fight either of them.
Willy, I appreciate your time. Good luck in September.
Thank you very much. God bless.